Thank you for joining us, and we're having another episode of the Gunslinger Gaming Podcast. I'm with Tick, Freddy, and Dick Lazer. You guys say hi.
Hello.
Hello. And I'm McMurphy. At first, it was posted on the Gunslinger Gaming Forum that the Xbox One will, the recording is for the people that have gold memberships. You know, if you don't have gold membership, you won't automatically record your gameplay, the last 5 minutes of your gameplay. Of course, Sony has, like a couple days afterwards, said whether you have PlayStation Plus or not, you can record it.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think? You think?
Wow.
Holy crap, really? Even on offline campaign games they're going to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Is that going to bog our systems? I'm a little worried. You know, they're getting a little recordy.
We don't have to.
Yeah,
we don't have to worry for at least a year, Dick.
Let them work everything
fixed
out.
by then, mate.
Yeah, everything's fixed
by the time we get it, they'll have it all cleared up. Just like they did last time, huh? They always do that for us because we wait.
We wait and get the price drops.
Because we're smart and the price drops, and we get nice toys that work just fine for years.
Yeah.
No yellow lights of death and things like that. Ooh, did I say that?
Yeah. Red lights of death.
Yeah, sorry.
Props to Flufio. He's the one that posted about the news for the Sony's kind of rebuttal to Microsoft. And, now how much of it is that Sony's just one-upping them, or how much of it you think is actually in the game plan? Like, were they always going to offer it, or do you think this is just a reaction to Xbox?
I think it's just a reaction.
I don't. I think
sometimes because they're too quick with the reactions, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 1,000 friends on our list. Hey, we got 2.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's a little too zippity doo dah. Fuck you.
I think there's an awful lot of fuck you and around it.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though. They've got control of this, and they've left themselves a lot of thinking power with their system, so they can still add stuff as they need to, and they knew they needed to be able to do this. They're really smart. Oh my God, PS4, I love you, Japanese people.
Yeah, I think Microsoft dropped a huge bollock at E3. Everyone knows they dropped a huge bollock at E3. And they are desperate to try and claw some of that kudos back. And every time they try, Sony are just going, fuck you, we're doing it better. Fuck you.
And they do.
We're doing it better. And I think, I know what we were saying before about the Sony's network. If I'm paying for that shit, it better work.
Yeah, and I'm thinking Tick is going to have something there with the quality of the network. I bet Xbox quality is better.
It is.
I bet it is. I just bet it is.
TV services. I'm not interested in TV services. I want my games console. Although it's nice that my PS3 and my Xbox, well, I don't watch it on the Xbox because I don't like the way they've got Netflix configured on there. I prefer it on the PS3. Yeah. But the fact that I can watch Netflix on either of those consoles or Love Film Instant, which you guys, I don't know what you guys call it. I think you call it Amazon or something.
Yeah.
Amazon and Crackle and
I can watch these things, and it's nice, but it's not why I got a games console.
Yeah.
My games console
to play
games. No. And I want those games to look pretty, but they don't need to be looked too pretty, which is one of the things I was going to mention again. I am pleased there's new consoles coming out, but I'm not like, wow, there are new consoles coming out, I've got to get them.
I hear you. I got something to say about that, too. Because me and my buddy Donovan at work, his name's Shakewell69. He's a new GS member, actually. He's actually in Something Awful. He was in the band. He's the other guitar player that starts and ends our podcast, so I've heard so far. Anyways, we were talking about racing games because he plays on Xbox. He plays a lot of Minecraft and Forza 4. But with Forza 4, the graphics are beyond real. Okay, you know what I mean? When you're driving down the road at 100 miles an hour, if you ever have, you can't see anything but right in front of you. You know what I mean? If you go down the road at 100 miles an hour, you see every rock in the freaking road, man. Every needle on every pine tree you go by. It's just beautiful. I don't know how they can get any better with a racing game next gen. With the new generations, I don't think it's really not that exciting.
No, because it's not that big jump, is there?
Yeah, it's not a huge jump at all. It's not like going from the PS2 to the PS3. That was a big jump, man, I thought, you know.
Well, just in the very fact one was standard def and the other one switches to HD. I mean, that in and on
that
itself
whole
is
HD
huge.
just made it crazy badass.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing of this next generation isn't going to be, you know, the killer graphics. It's going to be the amount of people that they can cram on one map in one game. You know, you look at games like Destiny, games like Titanfall, where they're talking about having, you know, 30 people playing on the map at one time. And I've played Battlefield on PC with 64 people, and I can't even begin to tell you how much fun that is to have that many people to shoot at Freddy. Oh,
really?
It's a blast. Oh, yeah.
But that many people can shoot at you.
Yeah, they can. They can. But,
they can.
You look at Ghosts that's coming out, which, yes, it's the McDonald's game.
You
but,
Battlefield elitist, you.
No, that goes back to last week. That goes back to last week, yeah.
You had to listen, man.
I didn't listen.
Infinity Ward teased squads for Ghost multiplayer, which we'll see that, I think, on Tuesday.
All right.
So it might be finally more than 6-on-6.
That'd be interesting. But if it's still...
Next gen only, though. On next gen only, because it won't be like that on the PS4.
Yeah, it won't be like
it's
that
not
on
going to be.
PS3
They're saying it's going to be, you know, pretty much the same.
Oh, really?
I mean, what you're playing now.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to get all the, you know, dynamic weather, and not that I care about that, and I'm not going to stop and go, oh, wow, it's snowing.
Oh, wow, it's snowing.
I kind of enjoy that, looking at the ground and finding an ant crawling across the rock. That's something special there, you know?
But
little breeze and a leaf floats by. That's what I want, mate.
I don't know. I think I'm too old school. I do really think I'm too old school. I think that this generation was perfect for me. I think that, you know, it's like MAG, 250 players all playing at once, all trying to shoot each other. I don't want that. I want tight corridors and down to my twitch reflex. And, you know, a little bit of lag helping me out. That's pretty much all I want. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'll love the games, but I'm still... Yeah, when you said there's lots of people on there, it'd be fun, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should get one, but it's still not going to make me buy one early. It just can't. You know, I'm not paying, how much is it, what, £380? £380, £350 for a console?
Yeah, I think it's $350 for the PS4.
Sorry, while you were talking, Freddie, we just had an earthquake, so I was a little distracted. Yeah. I'm never going to get. Yeah, I'm never getting out of the city alive.
Awesome! They just had an earthquake.
Pretty small one, but yeah. I think Megan's in the other room, kind of seeing what it was.
Googling it right now.
Yeah. I don't think it was much.
We just had an earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
As we were talking, madness.
That's cool. This is a live earthquake right here on the podcast. Mark this on your calendar. Where will you be in? Because this is when everything's going to go off. The volcanoes are going to start.
Call up Guinness, world's first earthquake podcast.
It might be.
Yeah, God is out there. He's just like, if I have to hear about Call of Duty Ghosts one more goddamn time, I'm putting you in the ocean.